Okay, now to print in 3 colors. I get something like magazine or newspaper to put my printing plate on top of. And then I have a foam tray that's used for usually like vegetables and meat. Good smooth surface so that the ink doesn't come out unevenly. And then I'm going to get about 3 pea-sized dots of this. So in order to do that, if I just squeeze like this, it'll get really big. See if I can put that back in there. So I need to just squeeze enough that it's like about the size of the pea, and then gently wipe it onto the foam. If I just keep squeezing, it's going to come out like a big messy thing of toothpaste. Your parents probably would get mad at you if you did the same thing with toothpaste. They'd say that was a huge waste. And this ink is more expensive than that, so let's be careful. See that pea size? If I keep going, it's going to be too big, so I'm going to wipe. And one more. Got a little dried out stuff. A little pea and wipe. Now I have those 3. If you somehow wanted to do more colors, then you'd have to like do half of a pea and half of another one. So I'm going to leave it at 3 colors. That's a little complicated. Otherwise, you're going to get into fractions. All right. Then you're going to apply some pressure and roll the brayer and make a layer with your brayer. And now they're not matching up, so you can see that there is some raw area on my brayer. So I'm first going to rock to the right and rock to the left. And you can just keep it this way. There is a way to marble where you go across, which I might try on one of these. First I'm going to go with just the straight colors. Oops, let's turn it this way. This is a long brayer so you can see it better. So I'm rubbing over here, and then I'm gently rolling anywhere I might have missed on the printing plate. I don't want to get so much that I go into every little crevice, so that's probably enough. And now I have to switch this. I'm going to pretend I'm walking over to the clean side of my table, because you should be able to wipe your hands off and clean them so you don't make a mess. And your name needs to be written on your paper. And then I'm going to take this printing plate, which I recycled, you can see that, match it into the corner, flip it over. I like to leave some of this coming off the table so it's not messing it up. Wipe that over there. Rub on the top, rub in the middle, and rub at the bottom, rub at the top, rub in the middle, rub at the bottom, top, middle, bottom. There's all kinds of creative things that you could use. Tape, a glue bottle, all kinds of things to ensure that you have adequate pressure when you're rubbing. Don't slap it. I see people slap it. It doesn't really help anything. Then I'm going to come around the corners. You can see I'm a little crooked. We'll try our best on the other corners, and then I'm going to peel my print. So I can see that my stippling worked in some places, and I could have gone, the word football's not showing up as well as I'd like, so I can go and wash this and recarve it if I don't like my initial print. For now, I'm going to show how to do a marbling effect in case you want to try that. I like doing all of the corners and the middle one color, and then switching to a different color for the other edges, and then you get a print of 9 on the 18.5 or 18 by 12 paper, not 8, 18 by 12 paper. Okay, 1 pea, 2 peas, and squeeze enough to make a pea and wipe. 3 P's. Apply pressure and roll, and then I'm going to rock to the right, rock to the left. Now I have it pretty even. Make sure I'm not, I apply some pressure and push it to the top. If I don't get a big smudge of it, then I use the right amount. Sounds like tape, that's good. And now I'm going to, oh wait, I was going to show you marbling. Do some glances like that, side, side, and now, here we go. Okay, now we're going to pretend we're moving to the other side of the table where it's nice and clean. Hopefully this isn't messed up yet. And then, oh yeah, and you notice that the word says football like I said it would, just in case you were wondering about that. I'm gonna find this corner a little better this time. Wipe my fingers. You can have a rag at your table or a paper towel, whatever your preference is. Rub on the top, rub in the middle, rub at the bottom, rub at the top, rub in the middle, rub at the bottom, rub at the top, rub in the middle, rub at the bottom. 3rd time's a charm, or I like to go searching for any little spot that didn't quite get done, especially on the edges and corners, because it looks kind of sloppy if only the middle's printed. So if you're going for a 4 in craftsmanship, that's what you want to do. And pull a print. So let's see. Oh yeah, this one came out a little bit better with the darker colors here because I did some of the marbling. So some of the blue and purples over here. So that is how you print. You continue to do the other corners, then there would be a spot in the center, and then you can get different colors and do the 4 remaining spaces.